A drug lord, drug baron, kingpin or narco-trafficker is a high-ranking crime boss who controls a sizable network of people involved in the illegal drug trade. Such figures are often difficult to bring to justice, as they are normally not directly in possession of something illegal, but are insulated from the actual trade in drugs by several layers of staff. The prosecution of drug lords is therefore usually the result of carefully planned infiltration into their networks, often using informants from within the organizations. Since the 1970s, research on organized crime leadership. Pablo Emilio Escobar Gaviria was a Colombian drug overlord, often referred to as the world's greatest outlaw. Escobar was perhaps the most elusive cocaine trafficker to have ever existed. He considered the king of cocaine, and is known as the boss of all drug lords. In 1989, Forbes magazine declared Escobar as the 7th richest man in the world, with an estimated personal fortune of $25 billion United States dollars. In 1986, he attempted to enter Colombian politics. It is said that Pablo Escobar once burnt $2 million in cash to keep his daughter warm while on the run. Escobar was the boss of the famous Medellin cartel, the most powerful drug empire to exist, and is said to have had over twice the power and money as their rivals, the Cali cartel. Pablo was known as Pacer Robin Hood for his contributions to the poor, but was also known for murdering anyone who got in his way. It took hundreds of thousands of men to kill him, and finally on the 2nd of December, search block killed Pablo on a rooftop. Born on April 13, 1968 in Osasco as the current leader of PCC and commands this powerful crime syndicate from inside the Torbate prison, one of most infamous prisons in Brazil, under the command of Marcola. The PCC expanded its influence outside Brazil. The PCC is notorious for its use of violence, for its numerous confrontations with police officers, and because of their violent conflicts over territory control and the control of drug trafficking against another powerful Brazilian criminal organization, the Cando Vermelho, a powerful crime syndicate based in the city of Rio de Janeiro. Guzman is the most notorious drug lord of all time, according to the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration. In the 1980s, he was a member of the Guadalajara cartel and used to work for Miguel Angel Felix Gallardo. After Felix's arrest in 1989, Guzman formed the Sinaloa cartel along with Ismael Zambada Garcia and Hector Luis Palma Salazar. He is well known for his use of sophisticated tunnels, similar to the one located in Douglas, Arizona, to smuggle cocaine from Mexico into the United States in the early 1990s. In 1993, a 7.3-ton shipment of his cocaine, concealed in cans of chili peppers and destined for the United States, was seized in Tecate, Baja California. That same year he barely escaped an ambush by the Tijuana cartel led by Ramon Arellano Felix and his gunmen. After being captured in Guatemala, he was jailed in 1993, and in 1995 he was moved to the maximum security prison called Puente Grande, but paid his way out of prison and hid in a laundry van as it drove through the gates. On the 22nd of February 2014, Guzman was arrested again. He is considered a folk hero in the narcotics world, celebrated by musicians who write and perform a narcocorridos extolling his exploits. For example, Los Traviesos recorded a ballad extolling his life on the run. In July 2015, Guzman escaped a second time from a maximum security prison through a hole in a shower floor that led to a mile-long tunnel, ending at a nearby house. A large-scale manhunt ensued. On the 8th of January 2016, Guzman was captured by the Mexican Marines. William Jardine was a Scottish physician turned drug lord. He also co-founded the Hong Kong-based conglomerate Jardine, Matheson & Co. In 1803, he became a surgeon's mate aboard the Brunswick belonging to the East India Company, and set sail for India. In May 1817, he abandoned medicine and went into drug trafficking. Jardine was a resident in China from 1820 to 1839. His early success in Canton as a commercial agent for opium merchants in India led to his admission in 1825 as a partner in Magniac & Co. In 1839, after Imperial Commissioner Lin Zexu destroyed 20,000 cases of opium that had been smuggled into China, Jardine arrived in London that September to press Foreign Secretary Lord Palmerston for a forceful response. George Alberto Rodriguez, also known as Don Cholito, is a notorious Puerto Rican and Colombian mixed drug lord from New York, who headed the 400 criminal organization, a dismantled secret cell of the Cali cartel. Pulled into the drug trade at age 12, he left home at age 14 to begin working for his father, Gilberto Rodriguez Orejuela, who headed the Cali cartel. Within 6 years he had made hundreds of millions by shipping drugs from Colombia to nearly every U.S. state. He was one of the most ruthless international drug lords unknown to law enforcement or government.